I'm going to discuss with you here the very first premise of the search for the mythical islands of antiquity, Ogygia, Thule, Atlantis, and so forth, which is that they even are islands to begin with. This is the absolute very first premise, and it's actually quite intriguing. So the word being used in Greek is of course Nisos. This is the word used for all these mythical islands. And in working Greek, it is of course, it does mean island. I'm not disputing that. But if you look at the etymology, it is actually uncertain and does not trace to a meaning for island. First, they say that it might mean necho, to swim, or headland, cape, right? This is a different geography than an island. This is something different. It may be something like Proto-Germanic nasja, which is fertile, headland, cape, and Bulgarian nos, which it means, of course, nose, which is the same word for cape and promontory, a derivation from Proto-Indo-European nex, meaning nose. And this means headland or cape, and is a different geographical description than an island. If this is the original meaning of the word for Nisos in Greek, then we have everything wrong when it comes to this search, right? So this is actually very intriguing. And I just want to show you that this word is actually the one being used in the mythical islands. Of course, first you have Plato saying in the island of Atlantis. He uses the word Nisu. And in Ogygia, you have, so this is in Homer's Odyssey, an island Ogygia in this section. He also uses Nisu, the same word. In Hyperborea, it says that the land of the Hyperboreans is an island no smaller than Sicily. And the word island being used is again Nisu. And as you see, if this is a loan word being used in Greek and the original meaning is something else, if its original meaning is this different geographical description of it being a peninsula or headland or cape, then then we have everything wrong when it comes to the search with these mythical islands, right? And even in Greek, it's not always even an island. So the Peloponnesus is in actual fact technically a peninsula. It connects to the mainland, so it protrudes from something larger, which is actually the exact way that is being used in Swedish. So in Swedish, Nisos would be näs, näsa, nose. This is the same derivation as in Proto-Indo-European and Bulgarian nos, and so forth, that I showed you in the beginning. And the way we use it is, for instance, neste, that is a nest. So it is something smaller connected to a larger whole. That is the original meaning, something that is next to something else. It is connected. So a smaller nest connected to a larger house in this case. And the proto word is nista, nistu. So it is very similar to Nisos, as you can see. And in Swedish, you of course have näsa, being nose. So, could this be the original meaning for the word Nisos in Greek, meaning headland or cape instead of island?